Scenes like these, African migrants fleeing poverty and violence, are mounting. Most are coming from Syria, Eritrea, Somalia, Nigeria and Gambia. Attempts to cross the Sahara Desert and Mediterranean Sea have left thousands dead. Despite the odds, nearly 500,000 migrants are waiting on Libya's shores, hoping to flee. For this Eritrean teenager, the risk is worth it.
We don't have no electricity, we have no human rights, so we just risk our life. We know it's 50% chance of survival, so if we make it, it's good for us and for our family.
100,000 migrants are expected to cross the Sahara in Niger this year. Last weekend, close to a fourth rescue. The Person Center in Washington, D.C. helps African refugees and immigrants transition to life in the United States. Executive Director and psychologist Emilia Misielides says migration is already a traumatic event. Add to that language barriers and a lack of cultural resources, and it's a recipe for a difficult transition.
Their aspirations are to come in and be for higher education, and their expectation is that readily available to the case.
She says many of the people she helps are highly educated, but translating those skills into a job in the United States can be difficult. One woman's hopes of using her skills as an attorney in her native country spiraled into a dangerous situation for her and her 2 children.
When she came here, she couldn't find a job in her position. Therefore, she couldn't work outside of the home. The husband started to forbid her to have any encounters with people. The husband then started to become more and more controlling and physically abusive to her. She did not know how to get out of the situation. Although she's an attorney in her country, she had no understanding of how the systems work here, because there is no such thing as family law from the country that she came from.
There's no separate box on the U.S. Census forms to distinguish between African Americans and African immigrants. Charitable organizations say this means addressing the specific needs of African immigrants have been largely overlooked. They point out that in addition to helping immigrants, cultural diversity can have economic and cultural benefits for the community as well.
Different restaurants open, different types of businesses open.
If the right resources are available. Rochelle Akufo, CCTV, Washington.